everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and today we're going to be shopping my bookshelves for my next December reads. Earlier today I went through all of my shelves and came up with a list of 52 books that I haven't read that are on my bookshelves. Now these books are all either standalones or the first book in a series. I didn't want to list books 2 or book 3 of a series just in case I hadn't read book 1. I didn't want the random way that books are going to be chosen to be affected by the including books 2 or book 3 or sequential books. So I really only have first books in a series, which my goal is to read more series anyways, so I think this will be a great place to start. The way this works is I have listed all of my books in alphabetical order by title, and I am going to use a random number generator to then select the book. So I will show you on my tablet the random number generator, then we will go down the list and I will count to the place of what book is selected. This is my list of all the, oops, sorry, you can see my ring light, of all the books that are on my shelf that I haven't read. There are 52 books. For my random number choice, I am just going to use Google. Google has a random number generator service, and I've typed in the minimum value being 1, which is the first book on my list, and the maximum value being 52, because that is the last book on my list. I've hit generate, and the number that was chosen is 27. So if I go to my list, I'm going to start at the top and count down 27 places. The 27th book will be the one that I pick up for this vlog. The book that won is Master of One. This is a dual author story about 6 individuals referred to as misfits who have to work together for a certain heist. Now, I happen to love heist stories, so I'm very much looking forward to this, and one of the people in this team of individuals happens to be a Fae Prince. I am super excited about this because I love the idea of 6 different people working together in order to have a successful heist. There are 2 blurbs that I want to point out. On the top, oh, let's see, it's hard to see with the ring light. It says 6 Fae relics, 1 daring thief, the score of a lifetime, and then the back, which really seems interesting, says, "Welcome to the Queen's City, a terrible place to live, an excellent place to die." So I get a little bit of Shadow and Bone vibes from this. Maybe not Shadow and Bone, but definitely, where is it? Definitely 6 of Crows vibes. I feel like a team of 6 people is going to be similar to 6 of Crows. I feel like the heist is also going to be similar to 6 of Crows, and I really enjoyed 6 of Crows when I read it. This is a YA, so I will come back and let you know how I feel about it. While it is a chunky book, there seems to be less words on each page than I originally anticipated, so I'm excited to read this. If I remember correctly, there is also some good representation in this, LGBTQ representation, so we'll see. I am going to start picking this up in December, so I will, well, maybe I should pick it up now. I know I said I was going to start this challenge in December where I read my shelves, but I think I'm going to hold on to this and keep it out so I can start it earlier than December, and then I'll read it by December so I can follow up with my November reads along with the wrap up and tell you exactly how I feel about this book. So it is currently November 13th. That gives me 17 days to finish this book and then do my wrap up for November. So I will check back in with you during my wrap up to let you know how it went. The second book that's going to be chosen by our random number generator, let's see if I can angle it towards you so you can see that I'm not cheating. Book 36. If I go back to my list, Book 36 is actually also from the same shelf, which is hard for me to get, so give me just a second. The Bear and the Nightingale is a Russian-inspired fairy tale retelling, folklore retelling of, well, it's not really a retelling. It takes elements from Russian folklore and weaves it into this story about our main character, Vasilisa's own relationship with the old gods or old spirits that her mother instilled in her when she was young. Vasilisa's father goes to Moscow, remarries, comes back with a stepmother, and of course stepmother, evil stepmother kind of trope, and Vasilisa has to navigate what life is like since her mother has passed. It's a really rough estimation of what's going to happen in this book, but I'm very enchanted by the cover. I think it's going to be a wonderful read for December. It is not too thick. It is 314 pages, so that's not going to be too bad. Master of One is 513 pages. So 800 pages, I think I can do that, no problem between these two books. And when I do my wrap up, hopefully I will have at least finished one of them for the month of November, and then I can check back in with you and we can pick another book for December. So I am very much looking forward to this. As I said, I'm trying to shop my shelves to pick books for the month of December, well, the rest of November, the month of December, and going forward, because I'm trying to be more intentional with the books that I buy and what I fill my shelves with. Rather than waiting until the new year to start this resolution, I am starting now. I am going to be reading my shelves, and then I will be using the library a little bit more. Of course, I don't have super great self-control, so if there are books by authors that I know I'm going to love, they will end up on my shelves regardless. But for authors that I am just starting out with, or new authors to me, I'm going to try to use the library a little bit more to be more intentional with what I put on my shelves. So thank you for joining me for this video. That is all that I have. Our two winners again are The Bear and the Nightingale and whoops, Master of One. These will be my reads for the next couple weeks, and I will check back in with you and let you know how it goes, and then we can pick some more. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy reading.